Hi class, this is the best practice video for the fundamentals module. Um, I'd like to start off by saying that once again there was a lot of really good discussion posts. I'm pleased with the quality and the effort that you put into this, especially with this fast start to this course. Also, I noticed that a lot of you liked the saying by Peter Drucker on managers often focus on doing things right when they really should be focused on if they're doing the right things. And what this does, Drucker reframes the importance of effectiveness, where too many managers just focus on efficiency without asking that question, are we doing the right thing? And this question is really relevant today because of the rapid change in that organizations experience. So that means managers basically at all levels have to stay focused on doing the right things. We're also, we're past the quick start. We're into a pattern now where we'll be posting discussion posts on Thursday. So the grow post is due tomorrow. And your comments to others will be due on Monday, and we'll stay in this Thursday, Monday pattern to the end of the course now. So that should help. It should get a little easier. I'd like to give a shout out to Group 1. Out of all, I track a best practice list, and Group 1 seemed to have the most entries this week. So nice job, Group 1, on the fundamentals module this week. Let me show you a couple of best practices. This one here is Travis from Group 1. And he had his, the format at the top is good. He had an introduction. Notice how in the behavioral interview question he used the star formats really clearly marked, so it's easy to follow here. I like the way he, on this IDEC West simulation, he kind of did a little discussion on each person with a rationale, which was really a good way to approach this, because there's not a clear-cut best answer. And then he applied diet to the Oil Hat Joe case study, and he did a nice job with that. Same way he got his important term concept, his exam question, his reactions, and a conclusion. So nice job, Travis. The next one, this would be Stephen from Group 3. Nice job, Stephen. Same thing, top matters, good. He's got an introduction. He starts right out with stars clearly marked, so it's easy to follow what he's doing. He provides a nice discussion on IDC West. And then he got into applying diet to the Oil Hat Joe, and did that well on all three videos. Did his exam question. Actually, he's got a couple of them here, and then his reactions and conclusion. This Oil Hat Joe is a true story. It was a story I ran into in an automotive plant when I was consulting there. And I always remembered it because it was such a good example of Hackman and Odom's managers having a tendency to overestimate the importance of the individual and the interaction, meaning that they're too quick to blame the person when in fact they really should be looking at the system, because oftentimes the problem is with the system and not with the person. A good indicator of this is, I can't count the number of times I've heard managers say, if we could just get rid of this one person, or what they mean is reassign them. And they do, and they get a new person in, and after 2 weeks they're saying the same thing about the new person. And that's always an indicator that it's a systemic problem. And I think Deming in his work, he used to make that point as well. So anyway, Oil Hat Joe, it was originally shot as what's called a digital story. and then we broke it into parts for this class. So I hope you enjoyed the fundamentals module, and I hope you're enjoying the grow module you're working on now. Thanks.